Guillotine's top 5 funniest movies. To start off the list, we've got America's Sweethearts. In this movie, a publicist has to promote the latest movie of this former Hollywood couple. In order to do that, he decides to try and get the couple back together, or at least make it appear to the press at this press junket that they're back together, that everything's fine, when in reality, the guy is this nervous wreck and the woman is this cheating succubus. It has this all-star cast: Billy Crystal, John Cusack, Julia Roberts, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Hank Azaria, Stanley Tucci, Christopher Walken. Has a huge all-star cast. It's a lot of slapstick comedy, awkward situations. Really, it's a movie that I think I might be the only person who's actually seen it, but it's absolutely hysterical. Next, we've got Zombieland. If you've seen movies in the last few years, chances are you've seen this movie. It's a zombie apocalypse movie about these 4 survivors who have to go from one side of the country to Los Angeles and go to this theme park, Pacific Playland. And basically they just have to kind of survive this, the rise of the undead, and they also kind of have to survive each other, all different personalities, that kind of thing. Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg, Emma Stone, even Bill Murray is in it. It's absolutely hysterical. Check it out. A lot of great action sequences, along with some of the best comedy I've ever seen. After that, to continue the theme of zombies, is Shaun of the Dead. For me, this is kind of where my liking of zombie movies kind of stemmed from. I saw Shaun of the Dead when it first came out, and I thought it was amazing. It's British comedy, so it's very dry, witty kind of humor. It's about a group of survivors who are trying to go to this pub to kind of sit out the zombie apocalypse and survive. But that's actually kind of a subplot. The actual plot is about this guy, Shaun, trying to get back together with his ex-girlfriend. And he uses the zombie apocalypse to try and use it as an excuse to be with her. Like, oh no, we have to save her because, we're still in love. It's very funny, great cast. It's one of Edgar Wright and Sean Penn and Nick Frost movies that they're part of the Cornetto trilogy with Hot Fuzz and World's End. Also, 2 very funny movies. After that, we've got Tropic Thunder. This was another big one that came out a few years ago. Again, all-star cast: Ben Stiller, Robert Downey Jr., Jack Black, a bunch of big-name comedians and actors. And it's about this small group of very self-absorbed actors who are trying to film the latest Vietnam blockbuster, and in order to make it a good movie, the director decides to go deep into the jungle in Vietnam and film guerrilla style. That quickly goes awry, and the deeper into the jungle they go, the more real their movie becomes. Not like it's some super where they're really in a movie. It's just like the things that start happening in the movie are also kind of happening in real life. Instead of army, they run into this drug cartel, and just a lot of funny stuff happens. It's absolutely hysterical. A lot of jokes made about the current Hollywood society, about how they act, about how things are seen, stuff like that. And now, my number 1 funniest movie I have ever seen. Every time I talk about this movie, that's exactly what I say. It is the funniest movie I have ever seen. I grew up watching this movie. I didn't actually know why it was funny until much later when I was an adult and watched it. The Birdcage. The Birdcage is about a gay nightclub owner and his wife, husband, trying to play it straight to appease their soon-to-be conservative senator-in-law. Their son is marrying this girl, and her father is this very conservative senator, so they make a plan for them to come visit them, and the boy and the girl tell the in-laws that, oh yeah, my family's very conventional, and he's this attaché to arts in Greece, and all these other things, when actually they're gay nightclub owners in Miami. It's very funny, great cast. It's also kind of a tragic right now because as much as it is one of my funniest movies ever, it's also my favorite Robin Williams movie. And as has happened over the past couple of weeks, Robin Williams has recently passed, so it's kind of bittersweet. He is amazing in this. It's not one of his usual roles where he's, this big character. He's just, a normal guy, and he has eccentricities and things like that. But for the most part, it's just Robin Williams playing the part, and he's just so funny. Nathan Lane acts alongside him, and it's some of the best chemistry I've ever seen between the two. They just, they're comedy gold. Check it out. Again, the funniest movie I have ever seen. Also, Gene Hackman's in it, Hank Azaria. Yeah, big cast, great acting, great comedy. It's a hysterical movie, so please check it out. So that's all I've really got for my top 5 funniest movies. To end off, I would like to give a moment of silence to Robin Williams passing and his family. He brought a lot of comedy to me throughout my entire life. Hook was one of my favorite childhood movies, and just kind of went from there. He was always amazing, always brought a smile to my face. So I'm really sorry to hear his passing, and my thoughts and prayers go out to his family. But that's all I've really got for right now, so I will talk to y'all soon. Have fun.